Have you ever applied to the SOAP, the Supplemental Offer and Acceptance Program of the NRMP, and gotten an interview? Well, I have. If you're interested in my story, stick around. What's up, guys? My name is Dr. Safo Asante. I'm the successful IMG, successful because I matched, and I'm here so that you can as well. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a recent family medicine graduate currently working in the urgent care field as an urgent care doctor. I release videos on a weekly basis about things that I'm interested in, about things that I feel will guide you along your medical school career so that you can become a practicing doctor in the US. Things that would help you do well in medical school, in college, in high school, in elementary school, whatever it is. Just tips and tricks that will just help you along life to make you more successful. In this video, we're going to talk about the SOAP specifically. Then we're going to talk about what the SOAP is, how long the SOAP lasts, how the SOAP works, how to increase your chances of matching in the SOAP, and the rest of my story when it comes to the SOAP. If you're interested, stick around. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This time, anytime I release a video, you will be made aware, and you will also be helping me beat the YouTube algorithm. Now, what's the SOAP? The SOAP is basically the match on steroids. The match is the process by which applicants who are medical students and medical school graduates apply to residency and gain a residency spot. The applicants apply, the applicants interview. At the end of all of that, they create a list of all the programs that they like in order of preference. The programs also create a list of all the applicants that they like in order of preference. And this information is input into a computer which applies the match algorithm to it and then tries to match an applicant to the highest preferred program that also likes them. So it's a match. So they have to like each other. It's supposed to put everything in the favor of the applicant. I've already released a video on the way I feel like you should approach your rank order list. Hopefully you watched it and hopefully it helped you create your rank order list. Now, there are some people that end up not getting position during the match, and there's some programs that end up not filling their positions during the match. These programs and applicants will go into what we call the SOAP, which is basically a second chance to match. If you receive no interviews during the regular match, you know that you're going to be looking at the SOAP instantly, because you know you're not going to match. You can't match without any interviews. If you got interviews and unfortunately you get that dreaded email in the morning saying that you did not match, so long as you qualify for the SOAP, you can partake in the SOAP. Now, you didn't match, it's time for the SOAP. How does the SOAP work? The SOAP works kind of in a similar way to the match, and it uses the same websites. You're going to use your ERAS website and your NRMP website. You're going to start with the NRMP website. On the NRMP website, you're going to see a list of unfilled programs. You have the ability to select 45 maximum, a maximum of 45 programs that you can apply to. You're going to go to ERAS, and then you're going to send out your application via ERAS. And once you're done with that, the programs will contact you whichever way they want to contact you for interviews if they decide to do so. And then after that, you're going to go into your NRMP website, and then you're going to look for office. So hopefully you get office. Now, how long does the SOAP last? The regular match lasts about 7 months, from September to March. The SOAP lasts 5 days. And in those 5 days, you have 4 rounds. And those 4 rounds are 2 hours each. And each round is basically a chance for programs to send out offers to different applicants that did not match. So technically you have 4 matches in those 5 days. How do you increase your chances of matching in the SOAP? To increase your chances of matching in the SOAP, you change what you can, okay? You can't really change most of your ERAS application because all that's set already, but you can change your personal statement and you can change your letter of recommendations. Now, when I applied, I did not change my letter of recommendations because it takes some time to write up. Whatever they've written up is what they they have written up. But if you can get some letter of recommendations that are way better, sure, why not? It doesn't hurt. And the other thing that you can change is also your personal statement. The most important thing to increase your chances of getting an interview is to make sure that your personal statement fits the thing that you're applying to, the specialty you're applying to. So there are going to be numerous specialties that you can apply to. You got to make sure that your personal statement fits the specialty that you're applying to. So what happened when I applied to the SOAP? This was the Match of 2015. Before the SOAP, I did my research. I figured out exactly what the SOAP was about, and then I strategized. I like to strategize so that I can increase my chances of succeeding. Okay, so I strategized. When the SOAP came around, I put my strategy into action. I ended up getting an interview right from the beginning. Now, I got the interview so quickly that I was like, oh my God, I am awesome. I believe this was a program in the Midwest. I got interviewed by 2 people. There's 2 different interviews. I had the interviews over Skype, and I felt that they liked me. They asked me to come up and visit them. Now, this is where I went wrong. I was thinking that I'm going to get so many other interviews because I got this interview so quickly that I didn't want to miss the chance to interview with them, because if I am going out to a different place, I will not be able to necessarily pick up the phone and answer while I'm interviewing. So I didn't want to miss that chance. I want to increase my chance of matching by having a lot of places where I'm going to interview. So I didn't go. They told me that I didn't have to go, and I told them I wasn't going to go. And guess what happened? You're absolutely right. I ended up not matching. 1, because they didn't pick me, and 2, because I didn't get any other interviews. So, moral of the story is, do what you can, jump to whatever hoops that they want you to jump through, okay? And also have a strategy in place to try to do well in the SOAP. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I want to wish you guys the best of luck in this match. Hopefully, most of you, or hopefully all of you, which is impossible, but hopefully most of you will end up getting positions in the places that you want. And especially my students, hopefully they get positions in the places that they want. For those of you that are going to have to participate in the SOAP, best of luck. Make sure that you strategize. Make sure that you make your personal statement applicable to whatever specialty you're applying to. And if you do get an interview, make sure that you jump through whatever hoops they tell you to jump through. Don't be like me. That's it, guys. Dr. Safwa Sante out.